Hey folks, my name is Mo Amir and this is VANCOLOUR, British Columbia's bona fide culture and politics TV talk show. Tonight we're hosting a trio of thoughtful ladies. Dr. Melissa Lem is here to talk about how we're not talking about climate change, despite the impact that climate change is having on our health. Plus, certified counselor Brianne Felicella will be here to talk about the toxic behavioral pattern of people-pleasing. I actually thought that making people happy was a good thing, but first, have you heard the term wine mom? It usually refers to middle-class women, mothers, who turn to drinking to cope with being fatigued from the pressures of their professional and parental lives. Is it a fair representation of how the modern mom has a lot on her plate? Or is it a harmful stereotype? Here to discuss a BC broadcasting legend, the president of Down Syndrome BC and mother of 3 teenagers. She is, of course, my friend Tamara Taggart, and this is Tea Time with Tamara. Tamara, do you self-identify as a wine mom?
Why did you have me on to talk about this? I'm starting to feel cornered. Is this an intervention? What's happening? What's going on?
I was just thinking of a mother in my life that enjoys wine.
What? You know what? It's interesting. I do enjoy a glass of wine or 2.
No judgment.
Or 3. And it depends. Who is saying this, right? It's like, is it other mums that are saying this? Or is it other people that are saying it? I don't think it's mums that are saying it.
You don't think so?
I don't think so. I don't know any mums in my life. And most of the women in my life are moms who are walking around calling themselves wine mums. No one is doing that. So therefore, I think it's other people saying it. Okay. So therefore, it's completely wrong. And I will take you down for saying it.
Oh, you're going to cancel me over it. Well, I'm thinking of the trope or the stereotype that we see of female characters on television. Yeah. You think of Modern Family, even a show like Rick and Morty as well. And then I'm thinking about like the kitschy signs that you see at a lot of home decor stores. It's wine o'clock, that sort of thing. So it feels like it's something that's in the culture.
It is.
And I'm just wondering, is it
valid?
Is it valid? Yeah.
No, it's not valid. I mean, no, I don't think so. I think that the idea that, a woman who is busy and overwhelmed and carrying the mental load of her entire family, because that's what it is, if she wants to have a glass of wine at the end of the day, she can. Right? There's nothing wrong with that. If you're selling bumper stickers that say wine mom and you're driving around it and you want to own it, well, then you get to own it, right? I don't know if a bumper sticker would be a good idea.
We'll have to call Kyla Lee for that one,
That would be a bad idea, a bad example. But, I get the joke, but I don't get the shtick.
Right.
Do you know what I mean by that? Like, I don't get, like, the character, sure, it's funny on a sitcom. Yeah. But it's not funny in real life. Like, I don't know. I just think that, are we making fun of moms who are, like, it's so hard to parent. And it's so hard to be a mom because you usually have that extra child called a husband. and so you have all these kids that you're looking after. Yeah. And you're carrying the mental load and the emotional load, and you're doing all of, like, you're worrying about, like, the math test and the pre-grad and the doctor's appointment, and you're worried about, taking the garbage out and making sure that everybody has toothpaste and that the laundry's all done and that the field hockey uniform's done for tomorrow's game. And
you deserve a glass of wine after all that. Yeah, so absolutely.
I mean, I just think you should, whatever gets you through the night. Yeah. Really, truly. But the whole shtick about the wine mom or the drunk mom or the whatever, I wonder. I feel offended by it.
Yeah. And this is what I'm wondering. Like, are we normalizing wine or alcohol as a coping mechanism for mothers when really we should be talking about perhaps the larger issue of dumping all these responsibilities on a lot of
sharing the load?
Right. Yeah. Right. Like we're not talking about that.
Yeah.
We're talking about just normalizing this type of behavior.
And I mean, yeah,
and
exactly.
in a way that we also make fun of it. right?
Yeah. Well, women get made fun of a lot, and moms get made fun of a lot, right? For nagging or always busy, or they don't look good, or they get called a soccer mom or a hockey mom or a this mom or a wine mom or a this, like there's always a name for a woman.
Right.
Oh God, this is getting heavy now.
No, get into it.
But it's true, right? And we don't talk about all the things that we have to do all the time because it's this mental checklist that we constantly have going.
Yeah.
Groceries, what's for dinner? What about lunch tomorrow? Oh, shoot. Is it a pro D day? Like, how many times have I gone to school on a pro D day with my kids and dropped them off? And it's like, oh, there's no school today. What? Because there's so many, there's emails and there's voicemails and there's doctor's appointments. It's bananas.
Right.
And so, yes, some of us have a glass of wine at the end of the day. And I just, the whole wine mom thing. Like, I don't get it.
Are we canceling it? Are we canceling the
trope?
trope?
I don't know. I don't like that trope. But I also don't like it when I see, like, people on TV who are kind of using it as a shtick, right? Like, you'll have, like, like wine and whatever when you're hosting a talk show. Like, I don't get that, right? It's like, I don't know. I don't know. I feel...
There's no
because
answer.
That adds to it.
Okay.
That adds to the trope, right? Like women and wine and the whole thing.
Yeah.
I don't get it. Do we do that with guys?
Well, that was going to be my next question.
I guess.
Do we?
I don't think so.
Video game dad, maybe?
Ooh, that's divorce dad. Video game dad equals divorce dad. Sorry.
Well, if there's one thing we learned from talking about this, it's that. Tamara, always a pleasure. Thank you so much for your time tonight.
Okay.
Folks, that was Tamara Taggart. Now, after some business, let's talk about how we're not talking about climate change up next.